All right, man. Let's, talk about some boxing, man. And it looks like the zone maybe going to pay-per-view. Let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love and support, everybody showing the channel. Make sure you guys hit the bell icon button, all notification gang. All right. So let's see. One thing I would put. It said below is a new concept of zone which could be available in the future. Please read the information very carefully. Pay-per-view on the zone. Access the biggest fights in boxing with pay-per-view event on the zone. You can continue to watch the majority of the fights with the monthly or annual subscription, including some of the best known names in boxing. Pay-per-view events will only be for the biggest fights and can be added on top of your subscription with a one-time purchase. Watch pay-per-view on all devices, including the main event, build-up coverage, weigh-in, press conference, etc. And the undercards. Okay, so I think we all could have predicted this, man. What JC said, nothing going as you predicted. I move with biscuits. Nothing going. We knew this was predicted. We knew this was coming. Like I said before, I don't watch the zone now. All right, I guess they're preparing for maybe another big signing or Canelo to come back. We get to Canelo a little later. We'll mix in Canelo comments about Wilder too, since people thought his comments on Wilder were, I don't get it, but we're mixing on this video. But I actually came down here to do a live stream this morning. Man, I clean up my basement. These dogs taking over. I get some gates, so they won't take over, man. I clean the carpet again down here, man. Clean the floors, man. My pit, he's territorial for some reason, but my legs feel a lot better. It started to feel better now. I told y'all guys. That's why I go to the bar. I hurt my legs the other night. I hurt both my legs. Hurt my ankle. But I'm doing well. I'm doing a lot better now. But I'll mix in the Canelo Wilder comment next, right? This video after this. But yeah, I knew this was coming, man. And I think we all knew this was coming. I knew Lion Killer knew this was coming. I knew Tom knew this was coming. I knew everybody out there, Boxing Ego, everybody knew this was coming. At one point in time, we was praying on the zone bound fall, but I think that was wrong. Because I think Al Heyman, there was rumors that Al Heyman could be moving to Paramount Plus app, which is all Viacom. Viacom is CBS. Viacom is Paramount. Viacom is Showtime. So we pretty much knew this was coming. We pretty much knew this was coming. All right, I just wanted to say this, but like I said before, it was just, we knew it. But at the end of the day, man, you paying fighters like Canelo 30, 35, 40 million, 20 million. We always paying us $20 and it can't be another fight that month. So we paying $20 for another fight that month. And we paying $20 for 40. It's just the math. The math just didn't add up. The original model was to ditch pay-per-view, and this was a new way to watch fights for $20 a month, and this, that, and the third. They gonna still raise your subscription up too. Now some guys who originally got the subscription the first year at launch, you grandfathered in on the subscription, but they say on top of your subscription, you can pay a one-time pay-per-view fee. Like, get out of here. We know how pay-per-view work. But y'all don't have nothing to offer me. I don't want to see Canelo fight on pay-per-view. I don't want to see Canelo Plant. After what I heard, I don't want to see that. I knew Plant didn't have no chance, man. Don't overcomplicate this. All right, we want to overcomplicate the water thing because it's power. That's cool, but I ain't overcomplicate. There's nothing I want to see over there. I don't want to see Demetrius Andrade fight old boy Jason Quigley. I don't want to see Triple G fighters, man. They have nothing I literally want to see. And I treat everybody else the same. It better be at fighting somebody I want to see. I'll watch. If Errol Spence fight somebody, I'm gonna watch. If Terrence Crawford fight, I'm gonna watch. Sean Porter fight, I'm gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Charlo, I'm going to watch. Just certain fighters I'm going to watch. In Newey, I'm going to watch. He can fight a crackhead. I'm going to watch it. Foden and Figueroa, I'm going to watch both of them. Estrada, I'm going to watch if I can. So with certain fighters that I'm going to watch regardless of the platform. Josh Taylor, Boots Ennis, Tony Harrison. Shout out to him from the D. I'm from the D. And some cruiserweights I watch. Breedish, the African cat that lost, I forget his name. Hey, I'm gonna watch what I want to watch. I was gonna watch Oscar Rivas and Brian Jennings. Brian Jennings had to pull out over the protocols in Canada. So I know I'm missing people. Javante Davis, Lomachenko, Tiafimo. I'm gonna watch. But the zone really ain't got nobody. I'm gonna watch Tyler Triple G. We know the Canelo fights. I'll come way before the first bell. And this is a bad idea, but they losing money. They lose money and they gotta switch it up. They gotta switch the stash house. How about that? I'm gonna do a BMF review today. How about that? I watched the first 3 episodes. But like I said before, man, it is what it is. I understand it. But I'm just not gonna participate. Now, if they get Crawford, they get Crawford versus Jamel Charlo or something like that, okay, I'll pay. I'll go over there and pay for it. But the zone messed up when they didn't follow my game plan, my structure, my strategy. What the zone should have did was get a handful of fighters, mid-level fighters, the Jacobses, pay a little bit of money for Triple G. Get a couple fighters that you can feature. So what they should have did had one big fight card a month. So feature Danny Jacobs 3 times a month, 3 times a year, Triple G 3 times a year. Who else we got out there? Feature Better BF 3 times a year. Feature who else we got out there? Demetrius Andrade a few times a year. It's a few fighters around there. If it was, whoever, feature a couple fighters a year, right? And then I'd have said, look here. I'd have called ESPN, Top Rank. I'd have called PBC, Al Heyman, Showtime. Tell them this. I'm like, look here, man. We want to make the best fights in boxing. I'm not trying to step on your toes, but what I want to do here is I want to be a common ground. We want to put up the money for the biggest fights. So if Crawford Spence, look here. We gave Canelo 40 million. I give Crawford 20. We give Spence 20. And the winner get $2.5 or $5 million or some shit like that. I give y'all 15 apiece, right? And the winner get the extra 10, right? And we front the money, we take the gate and all that. How about that? And we give y'all rights to the fights too. That's what they should have did. They said no, then. I front the money for the bigger fights. I'll be a common ground. And that's it. But now they're in trouble now. Nobody care about them. I can get the same digital quality on the internet as the zone. And some of they commentary is whack, and sometimes they feed be going out, and it's just like streaming the thing. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think on that part. So apparently Canelo has some comments for Deontay Wilder, right? On Brian Custer's last stand podcast. Shout out to Brian Custer. Canelo and Tyson Fury, K11 Wilder, great fight. I think Wilder needs more conditioning, more moves. It's difficult when you don't have conditioning, you don't know how to move. That's why Fury beat him. Fury's a great fighter. See, he right. My thing is, his conditioning, I don't know if he ran miles this time, but when you load up on every shot, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He said he believed in running sprints and not conditioning and not distance. That could be a problem, but sprints are for sprints intervals are for basketball players because they able to take a breath and then get up and down the court. Maybe it's a free throw, get a breath. Maybe someone bringing the ball to the court, get a breath. Get a TV timeout for 2 minutes, get a breath. So sprints are for basketball players and football players. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Heinz Ward said before he did this. There was some program he did, some fitness program he did as a ex-receiver for the Steelers for American football, and he said that he never ran more than a mile. And once he retired and started, he did this P90X. Probably wasn't a P90, it was another program, but it was. And he said he had never ran more than a mile as a football player. And remember, he was a quarterback in college. He said he found, he did his program. He ran multiple miles. So boxing is different type of conditioning. It's not intervals. It's not intervals like you can do intervals like when you're running up mountains and downs and straights and all that, but it's distance, and distance create. Distance running creates great weight loss. You don't see distance runner have any type of meat on them for real. It creates weight loss. It creates mental strength. When you run, why do you think people listen to music? When you running, when people listen to me, why you think they talking to themselves? You know, why you got somebody behind them in the truck pushing them? Running distances it builds mental strength. It builds, pushing through, fatigue, and it works every muscle in the body. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. That's what it do, and that's why you supposed to run miles. Is the mental strength is the most important part, I think. Especially when you're running especially when you're running 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miles. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to beat that time every time. And once you start setting new records for yourself, mentally you're able to push. But yeah, in boxing, there's small breaks, but sometimes you get guys in there like Chavez, Julio Cesar Chavez, that's gonna make you work. But everything he said is factual. He don't know how to move. He don't know how to slide. Sliding on the ropes is basically what you lose. And then slipping and weaving. If he just had those two things, he'd probably beat Fury. And also, you load up on every shot, you get tired. And you moving. It is what it is, man. I agree with Canelo Alvarez there. He ain't I love to watch him fight. He's my favorite fighter. But, hell of a talent. But he just had a video that we really, really like coming up. I think I really gonna like coming up. The brothers. Colors. I am appreciate y'all for coming in. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel on my social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way than Facebook and Instagram and Facebook group. Anytime you want to reach out, advertise the channel, video request, chop it up, whatever it may be. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. Make sure you hit the bell icon button, all notifications, gang. One time for the one time. Good fellas, Sports TV. Peace.